Hi guys, so welcome to my channel. My name's Muriam and I will be recording this look today. It's just a really nice night out look. It's really winged out, smoky, glittery, really glowy skin with a nude lip. If there is anything else that you want me to record or anything that you want to see from me, just let me know in the comments down below, or don't be afraid to mail me or DM me if you want any advice on makeup. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the video. Remember to like and I'll see you later. Bye. And I'm going to use the MAC Deep Dark Brunette fluid line, and that's this one here. So I always start off with my brows and I'm just going to underline the bottom part of my brow, create a really nice shape. So the reason I'm starting off at the bottom is because it really gives you the shape that you want. Do is I'm going to grab this little fluffy brush here. I'm just going to buff out the front parts of my brow, and I've not put any product on this brush. I just want to make sure it's nice and buffed out towards the front. Now I'm going to grab a little bit of concealer just to define the brows. I'm just going to use Prolongwear in NC30 by MAC, and I'm going to take that right underneath the brow just to define it a little. And I'm just going to buff it out using this dual fibre brush by MAC also. And I can't remember what number this is, but it is a dual fibre brush and it's really good for blending. It's good for blending eyeshadow and it's really good for blending concealer as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with a paint pot and I'm just going to pop that all over the lid and buff it out. So the paint pot I'm using is Painterly by MAC, and I'm just going to pop that on. This is going to help your eyeshadow last longer. It's also going to help any colours that you put on pop. Another really good primer for your eyes is the NYX White Base. That one, if you're using really bright colours and you really want them to pop, then that's a really nice base to put on underneath. And that one's really affordable as well. So you don't need a lot of this at all. You just need the tiniest amount and just spread it out. Is the warmth of my finger just to buff it out slightly, so I'm just gonna pat it in. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a transition colour, and I'm going to use Mineralize Dark by MAC, and I'm going to use a nice big fluffy brush. I'm using the ZOEVA 228 brush. You can also use the MAC 224 brush, that's very similar, or the 221, I think it is, the 221. And that's quite good for the crease as well. So I'm just going to buff this in to my crease. With this colour, don't worry too much about where you're putting it, just make sure it's roughly in the crease and you're buffing it out. You want to put a couple of layers of this on. This is going to act as the transition shade for your shadow. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a darker shade. Now you can use Texture by MAC, or you can use Cocoa Bear, and then there's also one in the ZOEVA palette, the Cocoa Blend, I think it is, the Cocoa Blend palette. So I'm going to go in with Frappe by MAKEUPGEEK, and this is just going to go over the top of my Mineralize bronzer, just to deepen it up. It's also going to go out as well. I want to make sure I'm winging it out. I'm going to take this colour underneath as well, just the way I did with the other colours. Just so it kind of links. I'm going to go in with the same brush, and I'm going to use the ZOEVA palette in Matte Spectrum, and I'm going to go in with this colour here, and that's just going to go right in the crease as well. A lot of that on your brush, and I'm going to put that right in the crease and make it really intense. So I'm just going to grab this colour here in the palette, and I'm going to take that just in the inner corner. I'm going to pat that in to begin with. Same on the other side. I'm also going to take that just on the brow bone. I'm just going to use this fluffy brush and I'm going to buff that out, okay? Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to deepen up the crease and I'm going to go in with Embark by MAC, just in the crease. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take Smolder by MAC and I'm going to take this in the waterline. So I'm going to go in with the same orange colour that I used in the crease and I'm going to take this underneath and I'm going to buff it out with the black liner that I've got there. I'm going to go in with this brush now and I'm just going to go in with the darker colour and I'm just going to buff that out underneath. Don't worry too much if you feel like it's getting too dark or it's getting too intense or it's going too low. Your eyeshadow's fine when it's going low because we're going to neaten that part up underneath soon anyway. And to add a little bit of the orange colour, go back in and brighten up a little. When you add a brighter colour on top of a darker colour, it really warms the colour up. If it's an orange or if it's a different colour, it really pops. So it's really nice when you put the black on and then you put the orange on top. Okay, so that's really buffed that out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with Embark and I'm going to put that in the crease and this time I'm going to really concentrate it. So So I'm just going to go in with Embark again. And I'm just really going to concentrate on the outside this time. Not so much on the inside, more on the outer corner. That's really nice and intense. The only thing you need to make sure is you're not taking it too far up into the brows. It doesn't matter if it goes onto the lid because you're going to sculpt them out anyway. So I'm going to do the same on this side. And just concentrate on the outer corners this time. Again. Instead of the inner. And you can really see it's really blowing out. Okay. So I'm going to take the brush that we used for the paint pot, we used all over our eyes. I'm going to use the same brush and any product that's left on this brush, and I'm going to sculpt the lid out with this. So I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to slowly start off by blocking out part of the lid. Just this one here. Don't worry if it's too messy, because we're gonna buff this in. Just like that. Just make sure it's really on there. You can also use a flat brush for this. I couldn't find mine, so this is what I'm going to use. So for this, I'm going to use the Ben Nye glitter glue, and I'm going to literally pack that all over the lid. And then I'm just going to use a little glitter that I got off eBay. I am going to leave a little space just at the bottom for where I put the liner so it doesn't get too clumpy. So just be wary of that. So I'm just going to grab this and I'm just going to pop it all over the lid. The reason I've taken the crease a little higher is because when you open your lids, you don't want any transfer. Okay, and I'm literally going to pat it on the top. and I've popped that all over the lid. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my liner, and I'm going to use the Precision Liner by ILLAMASQUA, and I'm going to pop this on my hand first just to warm it up. I'm going to start off here and I'm going to go straight out. So I'm going to use a really nice straight line. I'm going to bring it back in. Bring it right in. And I'm gonna sharpen this. Okay, so I'm just going to do a really quick base, and then I'm going to put my lashes on and let you have a look at the final look. So for my base, I'm going to go in with Studio Fix Fluid NC30 by MAC Cosmetics, and I'm just going to literally buff that all over my skin. Using a clean fluffy brush, I'm just going to go underneath the eyes and buff out any foundation marks, just so it's not looking. I'm just going to use the Mineralize Dark by MAC, and I'm just going to buff it out. And
just for a bit of colour, I don't really contour my nose so much. I mean, you can if you want to, I really don't feel like I need to so much. If I wanted it completely.
I'm going to go in with a highlighter now and highlight my cheeks. Just with Champagne Pop by BECCA. This one here. Same on the other side. And this one is a really nice, I love this highlighter. It looks white but it comes out gold. And I'm just going to put a tiny amount just over the top of that, just to really make it pop. A lip liner by Rimmel London. It's in Cappuccino. So I'm just gonna line my lips. I tend to overdraw my lips just because my lips are really small. This lip liner is my favourite. And the lashes I'm going to put on are by Lash Diva in the Lash Mira, and they're super long and I just love them so much. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please put a thumbs up, and any suggestions or anything that you would like me to record, put in the comments down below. And that's it for today. Thank you very much. Bye.